Love Lies Bleeding is out in theaters, second film from director Rose Glass, follow-up to Saint Maud, which I absolutely loved. This one stars Kirsten Stewart, Katie O'Brien, Dave Franco, Jenna Malone and Ed Harris, and is a mix of erotic thriller, romance and revenge drama, with a tiny bit of fantasy sprinkled in. Story takes place in 1989. Kristen Stewart plays Lou, a young lesbian working at a small town gym. One day she notices a new girl in town, Jackie, a muscular bodybuilder who stops for some days before a competition in Vegas. The two of them fall for each other hard, but there is a shadow on that relationship in the form of Lou's father, who has some shady business going on in town and hires Jackie to work for him at his shooting range. And there's also an inference of some sort of shared past between the father and daughter. So I think this is a good but also incredibly strange film. It's kind of slow burning with crime, drama and love story all interwoven together and punctuated by scenes of shocking graphic violence and an utterly insane climax which goes beyond reality and into the realm of fantasy. In some ways it is reminiscent of Saint Maud because it's interested in being a character study of a person who's sort of deeply flawed and who has trouble differentiating the real world from her ideas of it. And I don't just mean the psychedelic scenes which are sort of unclear whether they're happening or not. I mean primarily the fact that Lou is such a hypocrite, believing herself better and more moral than her father, in reality being completely unable to let go of him and of their shared past. She's this indecisive person, saying things but not doing them, afraid of definite decisions, and as evidenced by the sort of ongoing relationship between her and her ex-girlfriend. I think all of the performances across the board are very good. I think it's interesting how both the main male characters in the film are not just revolting in terms of who they are, but also fairly disgusting physically. The film definitely goes out of its way to show you the men through the gaze of a female lesbian character. They're shot in a way that makes you feel dirty, which is again a great contrast to the way Katie O'Brien is shown. I also think the use of lighting is fantastic in the film, particularly the neon red associated with Ed Harris, but also in one very crucial scene flowing over to Kristen Stewart. I also love the music and the sound design, heavily featuring so many weird, strange bodily sounds. Now, I think it's a good movie, but I'm still kind of coming to grips with the final act, which is insanely strange and I think will definitely turn off a lot of people. Did it work fully for me? I'm not sure. I don't know yet. What I will say is I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed how unexpected and weird it allowed itself to be. To me, it was a way better crime story, lesbian crime story, than Drive Away Dolls just earlier this year. It's tonally completely different, of course, but I think when it wins when it comes to the look, the sound, the general feel of the film. It has character, it has a certain boldness about it. I had a good time, but it's certainly not going to be true for every single person.